reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. We see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Complete on the shovel pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him with his hands make a play.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Going for his running back. Finds his target. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the 1st down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Gets into space at the 50. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a 1st down. Great execution on the option. Play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
We'll give it to the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, you got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up anymore.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Comes up with the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Ball handed off. Breaks free. Ball carrier tackled there.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk. Now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Going to hand it off to the back. He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Longhorns. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Going after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up, and they're just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Hodges. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Chapman. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick six going the other way.
Off target with the throw, incomplete. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Touchdown, Navy, as they fight back here in this playoff game. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and to reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Manning. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Manning. He finds his man. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Navy offense goes back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Got him man open, hits him right in stride. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Toss play to the outside. Great cut there. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I know the toss play began with a guy taking the snap and turns it around and flips it to the right. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction than where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Midshipman. That's how you finish a play.
How about that? This guy's been blocking all game. They finally give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and look what he does. That's a touchdown.
PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He'll hand it off. Across the 40. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
And a nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Back to pass. It's Manning. And he finds the running back in the flat. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Here we go on fourth down. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Boy, what a gutsy call by the offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they call for the RPO, and if it's executing well, you can get a first down like we saw. But this play could go south in a hurry. Great execution and decision-making by the quarterback.
Pulls it in. It's Washington. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover two, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
After the incompletion, a 2nd and 10 from the 34. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Chapman. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quick game scramble. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
How about this call here on 3rd down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
Running through the tackle. They get the senior with the ground, but it's a nice run there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Navy will kick it off as we start the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Solid run, tackled to the 45-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Breaks loose at the 40. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Off the play fake on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hodges. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. QB decides to keep it here. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Nice job here by this quarterback from Navy to pick up some big yards on a first down. And well, you think about option play, this is a staple. This is who they are. They've had some great ones over the years. Keenan Reynolds, one of the best option quarterbacks we've seen in a long time. And going way back, Roger Staubach. We often think about him wearing that Dallas Cowboys uniform. But, of course, he got his start right here for the midshipmen.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Navy. They were not going to catch him that time.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset or controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground, but the quarterback is definitely frustrated. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Dump off, caught by the running back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hodges. And there's a penalty marker down on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
A risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And the wideout goes in motion. Moves out of the pocket. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. Big-time gamble coming up. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. Trying for a 4th down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This Aaron's had no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run the option. The back's got to run the pitch. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Breaks an open space. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Pulls it in. It's Smith. He's brought down just short of the mark for him that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
That's how you do it. The receiver's able to get away from the first tackler, but not the second. Good job to bring him down and prevent that 3rd down conversion.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Complete to the running back on his 4th down play. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but a big play moves him to the 45.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
To the air, it's Manning. Short throw complete to the tight end. Looks like the defense has it for takeaway.
Great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. On first down, it's play action. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And Kirk, it's Navy in the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. We'll try to run it with the option. Has the first down and more. They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. The midshipmen operating from the red zone now. The pass rush gets home.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Navy. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself, but he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defense coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Catch made over the middle. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They'll give it to the back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Back in motion now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
He's got a man down the middle. Touchdown, Texas. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they look to the pressure?
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hodges. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense comes back out onto the field. He keeps it on a design run. Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Midshipman. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Now they line up to get the extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
28.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Picks up the first and still money. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Longhorns come to the line in their hurry up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Looking to throw. It's Manning. It's a short completion to the tight end. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking right, this one caught. Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to take off. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. He's looking to throw. He breaks free. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Has it back to the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the touchdown they desperately needed to cut into this big deficit, wiped off the board. Ouch. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. The receiver grabs it. And he'll be brought down.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find a receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. The quarterback takes it in himself. Well, they had to have the touchdown, Kirk, but now they got to get the ball back and score again for a chance to go to the national championship game.
They're keeping their hope alive on that sideline. That's all you can ask for. The season's on the line. You mentioned it. Trying to get to the national championship. It's time to make a big-time play here on an onside kick.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. The offense played keep away to secure the victory. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. Catch made down inside the 15. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as his team continues to win football games.